Hi, I'm Hannah.
Hello, my name is Glenn.
And welcome to our tiny house. This is our entranceway. This is one of the most recent things we finished on the bus. We decided to go for a bit of geometric colors and patterns. The wood is all natural wood on the steps, as well as the dashboard and the kitchen. It's all very natural oak wood. The dashboard also is recently done.
We have a camera system over here. It's like for the back, you know, it's better view. Navigation, radio system on top, and some other switches for the wipers, heating system, and some lighting.
We tried to create as much storage space as possible here. Of course, whilst we're driving, we take everything down. But for whilst we're stood still, we wanted to be able to just, you know, throw keys, phones, little things about everywhere and not have to worry about creating too much clutter or mess. This area here at the front of the bus, this is the living room lounge area. We have the sofa handmade by Glenn that it does pull out and also go in to, again, when we have our movie nights, we can open it up and enjoy lazy time, but also when we need the space, we can fold it away. We also have storage under the couch. That's quite important for, you know, just little bits and bobs that we don't use all the time. On the roof here, we have the ventilation fan. This is just for extra added ventilation. Of course, we have a lot of windows, but whilst cooking, it's always much handier to have to reduce the condensation.
For sure during the winter.
For sure during the winter.
Yeah, we have some cabins here, like herbs. Yeah, knives, forks, some other stuff, you know, like.
Yeah. The area on top right now is tiled. This is where a wood burning stove will come. We haven't got round to it, and we're not in any rush now that it's summertime.
Yeah. But you got wood already?
We got the wood.
We got some wood. I mean, on the moment we're working on a different heating system. It's on diesel, it's built in down there.
Yeah, we have a diesel heater, so throughout the winter that was perfectly enough for us. It is perfect for when we leave the bus and we want to come back and know that it's at temperature. We don't have any freezing issues, and you know, for this winter it was perfect. It's not the permanent solution, but for now it was perfect.
Yeah.
What did you use for insulation?
What did you use for
4
insulation?
centimeters thick installation. Yeah, it's like a they call it here in Holland a peer installation.
Here.
Yeah, I don't know if it's famous in different places, but I mean, like, yeah.
Yeah. So 4 centimeters of insulation throughout, plus the 1.5 centimeters of wood.
Yeah.
So we do feel well insulated. I think the kitchen took us the longest time to work out how we were going to build it, what kind of layout we wanted. We were going back and forth so many times with different layouts.
Yeah, but we wanted to keep the space a bit more open.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah. So we decided to go for the one side galley kitchen, which we are so happy with. It's turned out better than we expected. We have more than enough room. We have our cooker.
Combi oven.
Combi oven.
It's on gas.
No, it's
No,
electric.
Just
Oh, it's
electrics.
electric.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's everything that we need is here when we want to cook on the stove.
Oh
we
yeah,
keep
we
our
have.
induction stove in here.
We got here like opening.
And then we have our induction stove,
Induction.
which is also very handy for when we are not cooking. It means that we have a lot of the workspace open that we can use as office space or anything else. We kept a little bit open here as a little bar area. You know, with a tiny house, knowing you don't have a lot of space to work with, we still wanted to be able to have the option to sit at a proper table and eat dinner, not just have it on our laps all the time.
How do you sustain this lifestyle?
We both work full time. I have my own plumbing company, and Glenn has his own carpentry company.
Do you see that you will be able to take it on the road?
We will bring the tools. I mean, I hope so. Like we could do some work, whilst we're traveling around. But we will see. I mean,
yeah, it's the point at the bus and the tiny house living for us is to live a very minimalistic lifestyle. You know, we want to work in the future, but not necessarily for monetary gain all the time. You know, eventually we would like to live as self-sustainably as possible. The kitchen itself is all handmade by Glenn, so it is completely bespoke. It's also very heavy. We did want to keep it heavy because, yeah, with a moving vehicle, we found that the heavier the better. We have the original fire escape here, or emergency hatch. This is something that we wanted to keep. We didn't want to change this. I know a lot of people make windows from it, or, you know, there are many different things that you can do. For us, in the future, we would like the possibility to build a roof decking, and this will be the opening up to it. The kitchen leads onto the fridge freezer. It's bigger than what we first planned, but it works perfect for us. We also have the additional storage on top. Our wardrobe area, which, you know, we're still experimenting from time to time, moving things around, trying to work out what works best for us. I think eventually we will just have our summer and our winter clothes, just to keep the cluttering down to a minimum. And over the summer, the winter clothes can go under the bed or something. But for now, it works quite well. We've got lots of hanging space, and then the rest of it is just folded up and put away. Bedroom is at the back of the bus. It's 180 by 2. Something that we didn't want to compromise on was the size of the bed. we like a big, proper sized bed. We have the air conditioning, which is a savior for this time of year.
Yeah, we were thinking it like we're building it in the bedroom because sleeping area you want to keep cold. You know, the rest is not really important. You can open the windows.
Yeah, exactly. But the sleeping area, yeah, we need it cool. We also have the 2 windows, lots of ventilation, some oak wood shelving on top here, and another TV with some storage on top. It was also quite important to us that although living in a tiny house, we have the possibility to have separate spaces. So the bedroom can, you know, work as a cozy space for reading, watching TV, doing your own thing. And then also the living room, we've got the other TV and PlayStation and everything. Yeah. So we can be apart and do our own thing in the evening if that's what we like. And that was also quite important for us.
Why you decided to buy Skoolie?
I mean, to be honest, I met Hannah.
Yeah, we met in the Caribbean, and the first thing we got talking over in the bar, it was building a tiny house.
I mean, Hannah told me like, you know what I want to do in my life is building a tiny house, traveling around Europe, you know.
Yeah.
A couple of months later, we started building it.
Yeah, exactly. It was just the thing that we bonded over and what we really wanted to do and what we had most in common. And so we stayed in the Caribbean for 6 months and then came to Holland. And after 6 weeks in Holland, we bought our school bus. On the left here, we have our bathroom. We decided to keep the bathroom as one room and put in a large door here. The door swings all the way around so that once you come out the shower, you can leave it in the 90-degree position, and then you still have your privacy on this side with the wardrobe right next to you.
As you can see, the ceiling is a bit low for me. That's the reason we lowered down the shower a bit.
So you saved on insulation?
This bit is insulated, but just not this down bit. But we still need to do that from down the bus.
How tall are you?
I'm 182 83, like, and the ceiling, yeah, now it's perfect. You know, I can wash my hair, I don't hit the shower head or anything else, no.
And why this step is so high?
It's the wheelbase.
Oh,
The wheel
right.
is down there.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the reason we were thinking the toilet is not a thing that you use every minute of the day. Just a couple of times that you need to use the toilet, you know, you can easily sit there and
it feels like a throne.
it feels like it's right.
Under the bed, we have a 500-litre water tank. Right now we're on a hookup with water from where we are permanently, so we don't have to ration water. But we do think that if we were to ration, 500 litres could last us about 10 days, which we're quite happy with. Electric-wise, we are currently, again, just on a hookup from our permanent position. In the future, we do plan to cover the top with solar panels to be able to go as off-grid as possible. This opening of the bus, this large door, this was a disabled opening door with a wheelchair lift for access into the bus. We did decide to take the lift out. It wasn't needed for our plans. On the door, we decided to make our entertainment system, TV, PlayStation, you know, everything that we would want to be able to use whilst sitting on the couch, having a movie night, playing games. It also meant that as soon as you open the door, we have all of that stuff outside as well, which is perfect for in the summer, or if you want to sit outside and have the music on, put YouTube on, watch Netflix, play some PlayStation. It also means that we have that outside of the bus.
Yeah, the thing about this door is, like, we were thinking about it, like, we wanted to have a TV here, but we didn't know how to do it because whilst you're driving, you want to use this window. We built it like in a way, like there was a wooden plate in the back here with some hinges, like 4 pieces of them. I can open them, we can take everything off. And then whilst we're driving, we can still use the window for like a good
extra
view.
visibility.
Yeah, extra view for cyclists or anything else, you know, for sure in Holland.
Yeah. We have our extra storage space here. We do actually have 2 of these. We've installed one. I don't think we're going to install the other one.
No, I think, no.
It's not really needed. It's very handy right now for our barbecue things, but otherwise, I don't think the second one is very needed.
Does it slide out or it just open it?
Yeah, we just... Messy in there.
don't show our parents. We tinted the windows. The whole outside of the bus we sanded and had repainted. It is a completely different yellow to what it was. On the inside of the door you can see the old original orange yellow.
Yeah, this bit is the original color. But
We decided to go bigger and brighter.
we wanted to keep it yellow because the school bus is kind of
we
yellow.
wanted the original look on the outside.
And was it difficult to find in Europe, Skoolie?
In Holland, it was...
No, it wasn't too
No,
bad.
it wasn't. We went and looked at 3 different buses. One of them was at a large car sales place, and we didn't like that one. And then eventually towards the south of Holland, we found a father and son company, and they renovate all vintage vehicles. They had London buses and London taxis. They had 5 American school buses. They renovate them for all different sorts of purposes. They did have 3 American school buses for sale.
Yeah.
And this was the shortest one. The other 2 were 13 meters.
Yeah, they were 2 meters longer as this
And
one.
This one is...
11.
Yeah.
And the engine and year and the mileage?
The engine is a 8-cylinder.
Yes, 8-cylinder.
It's an 8-cylinder International, 95?
Yeah, 95, yeah.
95.
How many miles?
It's 124. 1,000.
At the back of the bus, we have our technical room. We wanted to make a space at the back that wasn't part of our living space for the technical things, such as our propane water heater. We keep our tank under the bus. Propane can be seen as quite dangerous, and it's important for us to feel safe, and keeping it out of the bus and as low as possible helps in that way.
Is that instant water heater?
It is, yeah. The back of the bus.
Yeah, we still need to work on it.
Yeah, it is.
Garage
It's
in
the
moment,
garage.
yeah.
We have our diesel tank, separate diesel tank for our diesel heater inside of the bus. Our propane water heater. We have instantaneous hot water, and some electrical things. This will be the storage place for batteries and solar panel stuff in the future. Tools for when we leave, and just general garage area.
It's just simple electric hookup for all the electrics inside of the bus. Water hookup, fill up the tank.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a little ventilator from the
That's the
toilet.
ventilator from our compost toilet.
And that's it. We have another door here, but I mean, like,
Is it open?
we still don't really know what to do with it. Like, it's an old.
Yeah, we decided this door wasn't needed. So this is the tile area for the wood burning stove is on the other side of this.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe we can put some spanners or tools on the wall.
Yeah.
I don't know. We will
Yeah.
see.
And yeah, battery area.
Our wedding day.
Yeah, last year we got married and the bus had a cameo in our wedding photos. So we did have our little sign made.
Would you be doing something differently if you would start this adventure from the beginning? Would you still go for Skoolie, for some European bus? Or?
That's a tricky one. We've never talked about it.
I mean, I don't know. I honestly really like the shape, the outside shape of the Skoolie, how it comes out, how it looks like.
Yeah.
You know, like
It has big pros and cons. Structurally, it is such a perfect vehicle for living in and traveling in. It's very safe as well. You know, we've had the freedom of space and to be able to build it how we like. In terms of for the future for traveling, it's going to be very costly, not very eco-efficient.
No.
You know, if we were to do it again, you know, maybe a more eco-efficient, eco-friendly vehicle would be better long term. But, you know, we always had the Skoolie in mind. It was always the American school bus. So, no, I think we're very happy with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the thing is, yeah, as you see, there is no chair in here. We're still looking for one. We think we find the right one. Like, we still need to order it, and when we have that done, we can finally drive it because it's better than an outside chair. Sorry guys, we forgot to introduce Luca.
Yeah, Luca is our watchdog, quite a bad one. He's lazy, but he enjoys the bus life, and we enjoy having him with us.
Yes. Thank you for watching.
If you'd like to follow us, you can find us on Instagram at goldencoupleschoolie_Europe.